a summary for people who don't know of what the Jones Plantation is. I'll make it like super short. Basically takes place in antebellum South on a slave plantation, and there's the slave owner running his cotton plantation and has a bunch of slaves and starting to have problems with them getting uppity and rebellious and disobedient and talking about running away and revolting and that sort of thing. And he hears rumor of somebody who has some rather unorthodox methods of dealing with such problems and making such problems go away. And then along comes Mr. Smith, who basically tells Mr. Jones, owner of the plantation, if you will let me handle things, if you just stay out of the way and let me handle things and shut up, don't interfere, I will fix your problems. And so it very, very quickly gets into the point where Mr. Smith is basically telling the slaves, you're free now. And you can leave if you want to. You probably shouldn't. And it gets into, his spin about why it would be dangerous for them to leave the plantation. But now you're free, and now we should work together. But we're going to keep Mr. Jones here, managing the place. And we'll have a way so you can watch the animated version for a longer version of what it is. But what it really gets into is the difference between just physical slavery of I'm just forcibly capturing you and making you work for me, and the much more insidious and scary mental and psychological, and you could even call it spiritual slavery of controlling people's minds and their perceptions and stuff. And so it starts by just being sort of a story of, this is another story about slavery and how bad it is. But it gets into something way more all-encompassing and way more, like, profoundly evil to the depths that evil can get to, as far as people wanting to dominate and own other human beings.